Good afternoon. How's it going? Just getting set up here, so I'll be just chatting in a minute. Right now, just trying to get things going. Hope everybody had a good Saturday today. I didn't expect to have time to fish. Had family stuff going on. But I get these daggum skipjack out of the bag. It ended up working out that I had a little bit of spare time this evening. And I had the fishing poles with me, so I thought I'd run down here to Kentucky Dam and see if anything wants to bite off the pier. Hey Billy, how's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm just getting here. I haven't baited anything up. I'm just now getting skipjack out. I'm gonna cut it up. We'll get some lines in the water. I would have preferred to be over by Barkley today. They've got a lot of good current flowing, but I just had a little bit of time, so this is quick and easy access for me here with this pier. You can drive right up to it. So since I got just a little bit of time, I thought I'd just come here. Hey Nets, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. We got a little skipjack here we're going to use for bait. I brought down some red worms, believe it or not. Buddy that I fish with down here, or not necessarily fish here, but that I fished with a couple times on stream lately, was wearing out the bluegill here yesterday. So I thought while I got the catfish rods out, I might try and catch a few bluegill too. So there's one right baited up. As soon as I get these baited up, I brought a lawn chair. I'm sitting on the concrete. I'm a lazy man fishing. As soon as I get everything baited up, we'll put this camera on the poles and get it where y'all got a little better view. Well, thank you, Nets. I appreciate that. And let's see, let's go with this one. This little pole right here was my lucky pole on the last trip. It's a Abu 5500 reel, but it's on a little bit flimsy rod. Not much anything that gets on this one looks like I really am doing something. Let's get back this froze up. There's that. I need to wait on this one. I think I had to break this one off. 6 ounces. Come on, bag, give me something a little smaller. Maybe 3 ounces would do. There's not as much current today. What's that give me? 3 ounces. There we go. 3 ounces will do the job, I think. swear to be right down here on the very end of this pier. There's nobody there right now, but there's a fishing pole and there's gear. So I'm assuming somebody has run back up to the cars for something. I don't want to push right in on top of them, so I'm hanging back. Alright, let me cast these out here. I may have too many fishing poles with me today. There's that one. Let's see if that will hold if I can use the clicker. Yeah. There's that one. Maybe a little too close to the other one. See how they settle out. Alright, give me just a second. I'm going to raise the legs on this camera tripod. There we go. Set it here where y'all can see these poles a little bit better. Bit. This. I got too much crap for a quick fishing trip. Too much. One, two, three poles. Good deal. Alright, let's see who's here. Hey Ashley, how's it going? It's just a quick unexpected fishing trip this evening. Did not plan to be able to fish today. My daughter came in from Huntsville unexpectedly. My birthday is Tuesday, so she came in to see me for my birthday. I'm getting a bite over here already. Thought I was. He doesn't want to take it. Playing with it. And hey, nephew Austin, how's it going? Buddy of mine that fishes down here was catching some big old honking bluegill down here yesterday. I got a small pole down there, and I got some red worms. I'm gonna set up see if I can't catch some of those bluegill. Bluegill make a good dinner. Yeah, nephew, that third rod down here, something's tapping on it. I was holding it just a minute ago, thinking he might pick it up, but once I touched it, he quit messing with it. He just taps it every now and then. Asian carp are jumping like crazy this evening. There's a couple guys up here with their bows, bow fishing. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate that. There he goes again. it is. Started tapping it not long after it landed out there. Alright. Gonna unhook these beaky rigs. He's gonna pick it up and move it with it. Still. Then we get over this other one. I think he picked it up off the bottom and let it get into the current. Hey Cindy, how's it going? Honestly, I don't expect great things here this afternoon. That sun is right in the way. I'm gonna pick this camera up. Let's move around and look away from the sun. I didn't realize that sun was quite so bad. Let's see, is that any better? Where's the camera? I can find the fishing poles. But y'all, I'm struggling with this. Maybe I need to tilt it up my way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come back here. Wind about blew it over. I am on the struggle bus, but I think you can see them there. Eating fried shrimp, that sounds good. We had fried shrimp a couple nights ago from the great Captain D's. Wasn't like we ate it at home or anything. Is that view any better, y'all? It looked like that sun was right in the camera earlier. Let me know if it's better or worse. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, thanks, man. Good. You don't mess it around. You got wife? Yeah. Lost my hook somewhere. There it is. Lost it up on now. You hit it out?
No, I'm fixing to move over here. Bye.
I may move down this way if you're not fishing down there.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. I didn't want to get up on you too close. This angle's worse. All right. Sorry about that. Let me take you back. I thought it looked like the sun was terrible earlier. There you go. Can't see the rods for the rocks in the background. Maybe that's a little better now. Butter fried skipjack. That sounds good. Let me get this pole hooked up here. That guy was down here, has moved. I'm hanging off the other side of the camera. He's going upstream, or up towards the bank, so I may move down that way a little bit here, a little bit where it's flat. I'm on an angle right here. All right, we're moving down. Okay, untilt this camera now. Let's see here. If we can get these poles in. There we go. Well, if I catch something big here, it's not that easy, honestly. I had to walk along the pier over to the bank and then down the bank to grab it. But we rarely catch anything very big here. This is usually a 5-6 pounder is about what you're going to get. Just because it gets fished a lot, it's easy access. That's the main thing. I'll turn this around here. Y'all can see it's just a walkout pier, wheelchair accessible for anybody that is in a wheelchair or can't walk very well. It's a gentle slope. So when you want a quick, easy fishing trip, this is a good place to come. A lot of people fish here. Biggest we have caught, we did catch my wife caught nearly a 20 pounder one day that I was running the camera and I messed it up, so we didn't see it on camera. But I was going to walk it to the bank, but there just happened to be another guy down here with a pier net. I'd never seen one of those. Of course, I've never been fishing around the ocean. So I need to order a pier net. Those were really handy when you're fishing this high up off the water. The water's low today. We're probably 18, 20 feet off the water. So that'd be pretty handy to be able to use a pier net to drop down to grab the fish. I'm gonna grab the rest of my stuff. I'll be right back. Have a bridge we fish from that you have to walk down and around. Yeah, if you catch one of any size, that could be a chore for sure. I caught a few down here that I had to do that. Not very many, but a few. I'm gonna see if I can't get one of these bluegill to bite. I don't know about y'all. Bluegill's good eating. I can catch enough to make a meal. We might have some bluegill tomorrow. I'm standing right in front of the rod, y'all. Sorry about that. tell you. Been accustomed to handling those big catfish hooks. These little bluegill hooks are hard to handle. Well, all he was doing was dropping that right off the edge of this thing, letting her sink. So we're going to try it and see. We're going to try her and see. Oh, I forgot this is. Oh, I'm already down there. That did not take long. I never get on here. I'm going to start complaining. Hung already. That's one thing about this spot, you don't get hung much. Except for today. Just going to give it a minute. See if it can break itself and get itself loose. That little one just got tapped a little. How are you? Looks like we got 9 people hanging out. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us.
They have bow and arrows.
Do what? They got bows and arrows up there? Yeah, I think they're shooting those Asian carp. Little fella come down here and want to talk to me. Well, I got a little something. Got something biting on this down there. So I better break that line. Good Lord. That 10-pound line is tight. Bro. Something to grab it with here. Break. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over here. I'm getting frustrated with that. Sorry, I'm backing up here. I was missing comments. Bluegill is good eating this, cleaning this sucks. That's the truth. Tilt the camera down a bit. All right. How's that right there? Does that help? This is just the wrong time of day to be down here. I tell you, the sun is directly the way I want the camera to go. Wait, I'll tell you what I might could do. I'll move this camera behind this. See if that does any better. Now I think the rods are kind of going to disappear into the water if I do this. Get over here where I can see them. Yeah, the rods kind of hide in the water if I do that. I don't think that's any better, is it? That looks great. Okay. So it looks great right there. You want me to take it back and tilt it the other way? Y'all let me know if you want me to move it back. I'm going to try and unhang this other pole. Break that line for a minute. Got so much stretch in it. Start over. How about that? Let's see. Is that any better? Sun wasn't bothering me. You're good either way. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Our nephew says he likes the other way. Nephew Austin. Well, Cindy didn't care, and you thought liked it better the other way. I'll move it back. Whatever works for y'all. There we go. That's got all three of them. I think that's pretty good right there. I know what you mean there. When from the side, you can definitely see when the pole gets hit a little better. I just didn't want that sun to be blinding y'all. All right, let's tie on another one of these, and I'll try not to get hung first 10 seconds it's in the water. Is he on there? He is. I can't feel him. He was running with the.
Did you catch one?
I don't know. It sounded like he was, but I don't think he's on there. May have been a gar picked it up running with it. Something was on it, wasn't it?
Why do you have all these fishing poles?
Oh, I just throw a bunch of poles out and hope something wants to bite. Whatever it was, he stole my bait.
You want a fish? I got a fish.
You got a little fish? What you got there? Oh yeah, you got your little minnow? Oh, you can have him, you can keep him.
He's already dead.
Oh, is he? Did you catch him?
He just came out of the box.
I got some right here.
Why is it that big?
Because I cut them up and use them for bait. I'll show you right here. Little size skipjack. Let's see, catfish fever and outdoors. What's on, buddy? Well, I thought it was. Oh, not really in frame now. Let's see. What about right there? That looks like you can see all three of them in frame. I don't know about me. I don't know what that was. Something had the clicker running like crazy.
It might be just like a bass. It might be a bass.
Huh?
It might be a bass or a
Yeah, if you want to.
or it might be a catfish.
It might be a bass. You're right. I don't know. I'm hoping it's a big catfish wanting to bite it.
I got catfish food.
You got catfish food? Maybe you'll catch a big catfish out here.
We use the shooting bow and arrows.
Kicking my poles. All right. Let's see. I think See, can y'all see and can't see? In the sun, it's hard to tell. If I move this one out there, it's a little easier to see, I think. There you go. That way the concrete pier isn't in the background in the way. I sure thought we had a fish on there for a minute, the way that clicker took off. My guess is it was a gar that picked it up and was running with it. And I hit it before it actually clamped down. I got the hook in it. But I could be wrong. I like to blame everything on gar sometimes when it doesn't go right. Get a weight on you. Y'all been fishing this weekend? I know Cindy did. I watched her for a little bit. There's a couple of high school boys up there bow fishing. If they'd shoot a carp and get him up here, I'd use him as bait.
See, I have catfish, baby.
Oh yeah, you got catfish nuggets, don't you? Have you caught any catfish today? No? Well, maybe you'll catch a big one. I bet you'll catch a big one before long.
Let's open it.
Oh, I bet it's stinky. Is it stinky? You're not eating them for snacks, are you? Is Neymar your favorite? Yeah.
I want to throw it in and see if it's ate.
Now let's try this again. See if we can set this down there without getting hung up right away. I figure Cindy will be fishing somewhere tonight. You found a fish on the fish head. I was looking for that. You want to bring it down here for me? I'll use it for bait here in a minute. I wondered where I left that. That's the skipjack head. Just toss him down there. It's fine. Thank you.
He is bleeding now.
Yeah, he got a little blood coming out of him. That's what the fish like. They like that blood. Let the current move this thing down a little bit. That's where I got snagged. There we go. Let's see if a bluegill or anything wants to play with it. Sweat. You know, when I came down here to go fishing, I figured there'd be several other people live on Saturday evening. I thought about not even doing it because I didn't want to interrupt if everybody was already watching somebody. But Danny Stone had just ended one, and I didn't see anybody else out there. Seeing a few skipjack breaking the surface. It's now Scratch Ticket Cindy indoors. Scratch Ticket Cindy. She might not like that name. Even though I see a bunch of people scratching them tickets. Anybody else out fishing this evening? Hey, Ugly Dog, how's it going?
God bless you.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of fishing, not much catching yet. How are y'all doing?
All right. And your video on it? That's cool.
Yeah, it's a YouTube live.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Let me get in on it with you one time. Is that cool?
It's right around here.
Why not?
There you go.
Hey guys, what's going on?
There's a
Man?
whopping 8 people watching us.
Really?
Yeah.
You're living life, bro.
Jesus Christ.
God bless y'all.
Y'all coming fishing or just out looking?
No, we're just out
We're
looking.
bringing our baby out here for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we love life, man.
It's a nice place to be.
Look, it's okay. Look, they're watching us from over here on the internet. Hell yeah, you want to
Sorry, I'm in front of the poles again. Yeah, you meet all kinds of good people down here by the dam. You never know who you're going to meet. People from all over the country come down here.
Yeah, he's got four or five poles deep. That's what's up.
Yeah, I got 3 of them out there right now. I'm trying to catch a bluegill on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so far, nothing.
Yeah.
That's what we just drove across. You see that?
You want to see a fish?
You see fish?
It's a bait fish, but it's a fish. You see a fish?
Look, it's a fishy. He's like, what? You see that big old fish?
James always good, man. We should fish him when I was a kid.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going? I haven't fished for skipjack in, it's probably been 2 weeks since we fished for skipjack.
You see that one? You see that big old
And it was hit or miss. One weekend I was down here, with me and the wife, and we caught, I think, 15 or so.
a big, look,
But
fish.
Danny Stone was here that morning at daylight before us. And he got half a bucket full.
There's a big one comes right under.
I guess it just
Big
depends
Yeah.
on the time. Now, they have
There's
been
a big
smaller.
fish coming right under it. See?
I saw it.
YouTube skinny dip.
I'm gonna let him run with it a little bit. Well, come on, man. I don't know if y'all can hear the clicker, that far one. Something was up and running with it.
Trying to take a bite of it, wasn't
He was. I had one run with it, 10 minutes or so ago. He really took off and ran with it, but he didn't keep it. Where y'all from?
Francis.
She's from,
Francis?
Yeah.
Oh, we all are close then.
Yeah.
I'm from Providence, though. But yeah.
You're from Providence?
Yeah, we're all family, though.
I'm up between Madisonville and Hopkinsville.
Really?
Yeah, up in
Yeah.
that same area of the world.
Yeah.
Are those your kids over there?
No.
Came pretty far, didn't you?
Huh?
You came kind of far, didn't
Yeah, about an hour.
you? Really?
I'm from here though, so it's kind of like it's coming home down here for
Oh,
me.
yeah. Yeah, me and my brother used to come here all the time when I was a kid.
Dang.
It's beautiful. It is. I like Florida, man. You ever went fishing down there?
I've never fished in Florida.
It's
I need
love.
to.
Yeah. It's good shit, man.
Hey, Menace, how's it going? No, no luck yet. On that far pole, I've had something hit it twice and take off with pulling on the clicker. Didn't stick either time. This pole I'm trying to catch some bluegill on. There he goes over there again.
that's the part that's like coming home. They don't eat the butter. That's what they eat for dinner.
He was on there for half a second. When I first pulled back on it, he was there. He just let go.
What if I just did like this right now?
I don't know what I've got left on it now up there. Took my bait again, whatever it was. Gonna give him a skipjack head this time. Bluegill were biting worms earlier. Bunch of white bass too. Well, I've got a worm on this pole right here that I was trying to catch something on. No good yet, but I've only been after it for a few minutes. Let's see. These two. They're almost together. I'm gonna check this one. It's just odd that they moved. They were 20 feet apart earlier, now they're touching almost. I don't feel like my weight's on there. Now the weight's here, but my bait's not. Something moving through here, robbing my bait. Were you fishing out here on this far end of this pier, Menace, or whereabouts were you fishing when you were on the bluegill? In the same spot, casting about 8 feet from the pier. Okay. Well, we're in about the same neighborhood. I've got a red wigglers out here for this bluegill. Check, I've got that pole sitting there. Yeah, still on there. Back down there and see. Maybe the sun will get out of the way for y'all sometime soon. Oh, there's something. Oh, that's a good something, whatever it is. Feels good anyway. Must have snagged something. Yeah, that's a big, oh, dadgum Asian carp. Dadgum Asian carp. Come here. They want them to shoot him. It's Asian carp. I snagged on an Asian carp. When y'all want to shoot him? Get these high school guys down here with the bows. They can shoot him. That's a little light pound test on this line. Almost. Oh, he's pulling drag. He's going out the other side. I don't know if he's up surface or not. He's coming back. He's coming back. Well, I said he was. Here he is. Right straight down. Oh my God. Shoot him.
I lost my knife.
Oh no.
What kind of fish? I'm gonna keep that.
You gonna keep that big fish if they shoot it?
Do it
Actually, yeah, I know it.
for reasonable.
I'd keep him using for some bait. You see him there?
I'm gonna keep that for bait. Just take it from.
There you go. You got him.
I'm gonna use that for bait.
You gonna use him for bait?
Yeah.
I bet you'd catch a big fish with that one. They got him. He's pulling him in, y'all.
I'm gonna use that for bait.
You get your exercise pulling them big things in, won't you?
I'm using that for my bait.
Yeah, I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna get my gears.
Oh, Lee, that's huge.
That's a big one.
I'm gonna use
What do you
Let me reach in here and grab my foot down.
What do you use for?
Yeah, I just snagged him. I didn't normally catch him on that. He makes a good bait. Good bait if you want him.
I want him.
You want him? Take it.
I'm using him for a bait. His mouth is alive. Last time he put on the catfish in I put my hand in the catfish and he was opening it and he let it go and it hurt my hand.
I'll bring him over here and show y'all what we caught here in just a second. This three? This head. Hard spot. I don't think I've got any pliers with me today.
I just flipped it on that screw all the way.
Hello. Water at the house? No. No, water's not running, baby.
I'm gonna use that for bait.
Uh-oh. Just set it down there side. You want it?
Yes.
You want it for bait? You can take it.
I'm
You
gonna
want to come over here and show them on camera? Here, let me turn this around. Show y'all what he caught, or what we caught. There you go. Asian carp. There you go. Good luck. I got plenty of bait here. Y'all welcome to. All right, sorry about that, sweetie. I caught an Asian carp. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, they're terrible down there too. Yeah, go. You might want to head down to Mimi and Papa's house and want to clean up because you know I got that Rocky Mountain spotted fever out there. So you gotta be careful with your ticks from out there. That, and you remember the neighbor, Steve Cruz, he got one of the tick diseases too, ehrlichiosis. Yep. So go get a shower and get cleaned up. All right, love you, bye. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Turn that back around there. That's my daughter had called. She was out putting some corn in the deer feeder and got covered up in ticks, she said. Let's see. See y'all. Hopefully I don't catch another one, but if I do, I'll let you know. Let's see. What's the biggest catch you've caught from that pier? Biggest one, I actually didn't catch it. My wife did. Was right about a 20-pounder. If you look on my channel, I didn't. I had the camera, but I messed up the video on it. I actually I took a picture of it and put it on my the community tab. You can see it there. Sorry, I'm trying to block that sun with my head. You can see that community tab. Or you can see the fish on the community tab. It was pretty nice, and we had to use a pier net to pull it up. There's another guy down here fishing that had a pier net. I need to order one. I should have one of those for fishing down here. Now the sun is blinding. Brother Ross, I understand, dude. Where I'm at, that sun is terrible. Let me move it to the other side and see if there's something we can do here. Whoop. Gotta keep it up there. Let's see. I can see the white one. Here's the blue one. I think you can see that one. The white one. And the red one. That red one kind of blends in, doesn't it? If I pull it down, does that make a difference? Maybe you can see it a little bit better there against the backdrop of the water rather than just the rock. It's the glare on the water. Yeah, that sun, it is at a rough spot right now. All right. Yeah, Menace, have you been catching much of anything down here? Red one's good now. All right, good deal. I find I do better off this pier when it's cold. If y'all ever watched any of my old videos before I started doing the lives, you'll see me down here in a heavy coat, a hoodie, and freezing, and I was catching fish. I just always caught more fish from this pier when it was cold. But I work a half mile from here, so it's real easy in the wintertime. When it gets dark, so it lets me to run down here and get in 30 minutes of fishing when I get off work. I'm gonna get back on that other pole, see if any bluegill want to bite. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come over there but closer to the camera so I can keep up with the chat and do this at the same time. Only 2 small channels last week. I got you. Yeah, that was a good sized cat. It's really hit or miss down here. You would think as much good current as there is coming through here that you'd catch on a regular basis. But some days you do, some days you don't. Now we are on a full moon last night, or coming off a full moon. Whether you subscribe to the full moon affecting them or not, I've caught them under a full moon before, but it definitely seems to bother them to me. Were you catching those? Oh, I'm standing right in the way. I'm sorry, guys. Were y'all catching those? Were you catching the bluegill on the bottom, or were you suspending, or what were you doing? What depth were you catching? I've got this one set up just to fish right on the bottom. Well, a couple feet off the bottom. I thought when something was taking off there for a while with my clickers, we might end up getting a fish. Uh-oh. Something just tapped blue here. Clicker didn't do anything, but he pulled down just a little bit. I saw the line tighten. Got 11 people hanging out with us. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I guess I'm not skunked if I caught an Asian carp. You know, it was a team effort. I did the hooking and he did the pulling in. The kid down there caught something. I'm trying to see what he caught. Saw it flopping on the banks, all I know. Let's see. Had a 4-ounce weight on the bottom. With my hook about 1/2 from the bottom. I've got a 3-ounce weight on the bottom. With my hook about 2 feet from the bottom, so it's close. I couldn't tell what he caught. He's taking off running it to show his dad, whatever it was. Here we go. Something picked this one up. This blue one right here. The line got real slack, tightened up, and then went slack again. Probably a bait stealer or a gar or something down there messing with it. Come on in a little closer. Clicker with one click. I don't know if y'all were able to hear that or not. Something's messing with it. One little click. Touched it then. Make sure I hadn't missed everybody. Missed anybody. How's it going?
Pretty good, you?
Doing good.
Any luck?
Not yet. One Asian carp.
Asian carp?
One Asian carp.
That you fishing for? Or?
No, I'm fishing for catfish. I hooked the Asian carp. I actually got this one down there trying to catch some bluegill. Hooked the Asian carp on it when them boys shot it with the bow and pulled it in.
Really? We've visited this place 2 or 3 times. We're from Tompkinsville. We want to fish here forever, so I heard we'd give it a shot.
From where? Hopkinsville?
Tompkinsville.
Oh, Tompkinsville.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
County.
Yeah. Check my bait on this one. I got a couple little taps on it. got the worm. Move around a little bit here. I probably need just a little bit more weight on here than that 3 ounce. I don't think a 3 ounce is getting it to the bottom in time. It's,
Maybe for brim to fish with.
huh?
Fish for brim to fish with.
All right, fish with. If I get them big enough, I might even eat them. Oh, you got one there. All right. Oh, that's all right. I appreciate it. I got skipjack
Yeah, skip
on
jack.
all these. Yeah, I appreciate it though. I'm on YouTube over here. If y'all hear me talking to myself, I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, okay. What's the best to use? Liver, we got liver, worm, and shrimp.
Shrimp, we catch them pretty good on shrimp down here. Cut bait's pretty good too, though. But here lately, down here, I haven't been catching much. I don't know why. I was telling them here just a minute ago, I usually do better down here in cold weather for some reason. Y'all do much fishing where you from?
Yeah, a little bit. Not a whole lot up there in Barren River Lake. In the wintertime, it's good catfishing.
Yeah. I've heard some pretty good fish come out of Barren River Lake.
Yeah, we catch them 30, 40 pounds on that.
Do you really? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? I'm gonna check this middle pole here. I've not checked that in a while. I lost bait on the other two. Let me make sure this one's good. Still good on that one. I'll put it just a little closer. All right, let's see. You'll see all three of them. No, not with my big butt in the way. 1, 2, 3. That red one just doesn't show up very good. I bring 3 different colors so they're a little easier to distinguish, but that red one just isn't it. Let me ask if y'all got any experience with something. I've been considering painting fishing poles. Once it gets cooler and darker early and got time on my hands. I've got some fishing poles that are still really good. Huh?
That was a humongous foot. That was a humongous the fish where you caught.
It was a big one, wasn't it? I'm glad that boy was there with his bow to help bring it in. He made a good shot on it with his bow and arrow, didn't he?
I almost caught one.
Did you?
Yes, but it took off one of my shrimp.
Oh, did it steal your shrimp?
Yes, off of the
Doggone.
Then we only have one more.
We don't like them bait stealers, do we?
But when it's out of the water, we do to eat.
Yeah, when they get out of the water. You gonna eat that big fish?
I might probably save it to be my bait.
Yeah, make good bait. Get your dad to cut him up in chunks for you.
I think that's gonna take forever.
It might. He was a big fish, wasn't he?
Tell me if the fish comes. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're not in the water. Your bait's not in the water.
Yeah, I can't get it into the water. So
You can't get it to go in? Do you need a heavier weight on it?
yeah, I need.
Bring it up. I'll put a heavier weight on there for you.
I only have like oh, I got stuck together.
That's all right.
No.
Never tried, but I considered getting some reflective tape. I've done the same thing.
That shrimp is.
I've been thinking about getting some reflective tape. Yeah, you need a little bit bigger weight there.
I need a way bigger one. How is Big Vincent now like in the water?
Huh?
We threw it back in the water because it was too big.
Oh, was it? There you go. That'll make your bait go to the bottom. Try that.
It's heavy.
Is it heavy now?
Yes,
Well, it takes a little bit more weight to get down to the bottom sometimes.
I don't think like
You need some help? Here, flip her over.
I'm trying to. It's supposed to press. Oh, that's much better.
Almost. There you go. Now you're on the bottom. You ought to catch a big catfish down there. You might even catch one of those big Asian carp like I did.
We caught like those minnows and stuff on our fishing pole.
You did?
Yeah, it was too small because we only had like a little hook on there, and like another little fish was right there.
No kidding.
There was a cat over there where we were trying to get it, but it caught under the rocks.
Oh no, that's no good. Little bait stealer over here. Let's see. All right, nephew Elson, I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out with me this evening.
I don't. Did I catch a fish or no? When does you catch a fish?
You'll feel it. If you catch one, it'll go to jerking on your pole. Getting crowded down here this evening. A lot of people out wanting to fish.
I think I got one because one's heavy
Is it heavy?
in the water. I want to see if I caught one real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I caught one. I barely can't even put it up.
Barely can reel it in. I bet you'll get it.
Oh,
No, no fish yet.
I got this thing on mine. You won't be able to keep doing it.
Well, Menace, I don't think I have the knack for catching the bluegill down here. Mid Tennessee hog catcher, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. We're just drowning bait right now is all we're doing. No catching, unless you count an Asian carp.
my dad just got one today.
Your dad just got fish?
No, I'm a license.
Oh, just got a license. Oh, okay. That's good.
Are people not supposed to be here if they don't have license?
You can come down here, but you can't fish if you don't have a license. You get in trouble.
Is that a fish?
I was feeling of it for you. No. Real close your or spin your handle just a little bit. There you go. That's good. Now hold her still. I think it was just in the current pulling it for you.
Yeah, I think there's a fish under here. Because I see my stuff moving.
Yeah, I bet there's a fish under there. Probably a big one under there. They were biting better in the AM. I got you. Yeah, they may decide to start biting here as the sun starts to go down. If I'd have had my light with me, I would stay and do
Why
a
do
little
you
bit of
have-
night fishing.
How much did you buy all these fishing poles?
Yeah, I had to buy all these fishing poles.
Why did you have to?
Well, you just got to have all the right poles to fish what you want to fish for. And sometimes it takes a bunch of poles to catch a bunch. Get my stuff out of everybody's way.
sometimes it's just heavy to fish.
Do what?
Sometimes it's just heavy to fish.
Yeah, it is.
It feels like
Think you got another one?
Oh yeah. Help me, please help me, please help me, please help me, please help me.
No, just your bait down there. That weight I put on there for you is heavy. It just feels like you've got a fish, doesn't it?
But that one was actually going wild. I might even catch a fish.
Spin your handle one time to lock it up. There you go. Now it's locked, so it won't run out on you.
Whoa. Sometimes it keeps turning left.
Yeah, you got to hold on to it. It'll run away from you. Big old fish will get it and take it down all the way down to the ocean. Yep. Get the nibble over here.
I think I caught one.
Get a nibble on this middle one here. Probably the bluegill that I'm trying to catch on this little one.
I think I caught one. I can't pull it up, seriously.
Let's see. Oh, you're hung up. You're snagged on something.
Is it bottom or something?
Yeah, you're snagged on the bottom.
Can you help me try to get it up?
Yeah, come here. I'll help you out. I'm trying. Here you go. Let's see if we can get it loose.
I have a fish under there.
Turn your clicker off.
Is there a fish under there?
No, you're hung.
What's under there then?
I don't know. Probably some rocks, some pieces of metal from where they were building this pier. You're hung good.
It might even be a big fish.
It might. Tell you what.
It might be the biggest fish they have in
Just
there.
let it sit there loose for now. And maybe a fish will bite it and it'll bring you loose. Okay? Just let her sit right there and see if a fish will bite it and get you loose. You might do it. You never know.
Oh, I have a trap. If the fish bites it, I would just let it roll under, and then if the fish will just.
Let's see. I just realized I'm about halfway cutting my head off here. If this thing is high up as it'll go, though. Got a nibble on the bluegill pole finally. Got quiet when the little fellow left.
I almost got a big fish over there.
Huh?
I almost caught a big fish over there.
You did. Oh. Kick that blue pole. Oh, my fish. Scared me. These Asian carp are jumping like crazy this evening.
What's pulling on mine?
It's hooked on something on the bottom. May have to break it loose.
I might have to even cut it
Might have to.
because I'm gonna tell my dad to come over here. I can't even get to it. Fish might already be eating it.
Check this one. I got a couple little nibbles on it.
Help me!
Still got some worm on there. Let's try a little further out.
When some things,
Oh, I forgot. I don't think I'll get it this way.
I can't even grab it.
Hold on. Wait.
He snagged on something down there.
Can't grab it. It's stuck down there.
Oh man.
Please cut it.
Oh, stuck. Something.
There's a nibble on this white one here, but
Stuck on something.
yeah, something good and stuff.
I thought you were strong. Are you strong or no?
Don't think you're strong enough?
You hold the fishing. I'm just gonna.
I bet he can break it.
I'm trying to pull how hard I can pull.
Don't break that fish. I'm done. I get it. There it is. Hold on, Cruz. Come on. Cruz. Where up?
What was down there?
Nothing.
Didn't
Oh,
have
that's
it right.
Well, yeah, I just don't think much wants to bite this evening. I've got 3 catfish poles out. Let's see. 4 other people fishing. Nobody's catching. I don't know, you can get the bluegill on this. Hey, Anthony, what's going on, buddy? It is slow. I've had 2 nibbles, or 2 bites on the catfish. Something took off, had my clicker clicking, and then dropped it. I think that's probably gar. I snagged an Asian carp on this bluegill pole, and I haven't even caught the first daggum bluegill. That's something nibbling on this one over here, trying to steal my bait. And this metal white. I don't have the mojo this evening. Try a different spot for this bluegill. Try it around the corner just a little bit. Maybe over to the left is where they're hiding at. Didn't get any cats yesterday either at that spot. Yeah. It's hit or miss. Full moon last night, I'm sure, did not help us any. You wore the bluegill out though. You had all kinds of bluegill, several other species. Huh. I'm gonna get down in there where that boy was just at and get home. That's what I'm gonna do. I should have gone over to Barkley, but I thought I'd try somewhere quick and easy to get to today rather than hopping around on the rocks. Oh, that sun is finally dropping down below the trees, y'all. Finally. 47 catches. Is that what you called yesterday? 47? That's a good day. Hey, Big Mike, how's it going? I hope you do better than I did, better than I am. You probably will down there below the dam. Like I say, I should have gone over to Barkley. I've been doing a little bit better over there here lately, and they've got the generators running now. But I didn't want to hop around on that riprap this evening. I had some tests at the doctor earlier this week, and they told me to take it easy for a while, for a few days, and I get my heart rate up and all that stuff. So, wife wanted me to go somewhere easy. So here I am. Hey Sherry, how's it going? Chickamauga. I need to come down that way and fish. I've got a buddy that goes down there and fishes with a guide probably 3 times a year. And in a weekend of fishing down there, he'll catch big bass, big catfish, big stripes. Buddy, he catches everything. I've never fished down that way. Hey, Roar, how you doing? Appreciate you dropping in, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy being around myself, forever, every now and then. Red one there, y'all can't see it. It didn't affect the tip. It's not the line. But my line went tight and it slacked up. I'm playing with it. I kicked my blue pole. Lots of guides down there. I got you. I don't know who he fishes with. I just know when he goes down there, he always comes back with lots of pictures. He likes catching the backfit, he likes fishing the bass and the stripes. That's his favorite thing. He catches some nice stripes down there. Nothing is just wearing this little white pole out. See what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this bluegill rig out there where that white pole is. It's a pretty steady flow. The pier is out of the water still, but it's wet, so it looks like it must have been underwater sometime maybe earlier today. It's kind of average, I guess is what you would say. Looks like a couple of generators pumping up there. There's enough flow, there ought to be something biting. Hey Bill, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you joining us from down in the great state of Mississippi. But the sun's starting to go down. I'm hoping we'll maybe catch a fish. Uh-oh. Got somebody with boat. Now, he's having boat trouble with the noise it was making, but he's taking off. Big Mike, you fish up here down there around Chickamauga. It's kind of like this, it looks like, don't you? Hey, Cindy, how's it going? Appreciate you dropping back by. Tell you what, I'm just going to set this pole down. If something wants to bite it, it'll bite it. If it don't, it won't. I'm going to check this one. It's been getting tapped like crazy. Yeah, something's been chewing on it, but it's still there. Needs to get that one to sit down a little closer to the pier. Nibbling. If we got it. Had something nibbling on this one. This is a bluegill pole. Anthony, I watched her for a while last night too, but a buddy of mine called. We got to play in PlayStation. I ended up turning off the YouTube and playing PlayStation. I need to try a little bit more night fishing. That's something I don't do hardly ever. See you. I see you. Something was pulling a little bit on this white one. Had a clicker going off. Set this back right and not having to scrunch down so much to see. There we go. That's a little better. I can see a little better. Y'all can still see me. All right, now it's time to catch a fish. Catching time. Standing, we need to catch. I brought a chair down to sit in, and I haven't even used it. Need to do some night fishing yourself, Bill. I hear you. With it cooling off and all the bugs going away, I may do it. I'm just not a fan of fighting those bugs. gone. Need a fish. We got 13 people joined in watching us. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Snuck up on me. I didn't realize that many people was in the room. We got a crowd down here at the pier tonight. Around. Got what, both sides. I mean, I got people. Good evening to be out on the pier fishing. Notice I said fishing and not catching. There goes the siren. Maybe they're getting ready to kick loose with a little bit more current. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my battery pack. Phone's usually good for 2 hours, but I'll plug this thing up just in case. We don't go dead on y'all. There we go. We are under power. I'm gonna try out a little bit. I'm gonna try and close. Maybe they moved out. Yeah, close that other pier. There we go. Tell you, I'm used to having this green line on my catfish pole. This little pole I'm using for bluegill has that clear line. I don't like I've been able to see it. Y'all getting any nibbles? I'm not getting nothing. Carp in here thick. Y'all got them up over y'all's fish? No. They're up shore, I tell you, they're a pain. Yeah. Huh. You'll snag plenty of them down here if you hang around for a while. Let's see, what do you say? Loyal supporter adventure. How's it going? It's going good. I appreciate you stopping by. It's a good evening to be out fishing. Not a good evening to be catching because they're not biting. Cindy says night fishing, it's easier to get a spot usually. Yeah, I'd say you're probably right there. Usually when the sun goes down, everybody goes in. Playing with this blue one. Left it alone now. Cindy, y'all do anything special to deal with the bugs, or do you just endure them? Gonna have a fire tonight. It's getting to that time of year to have a fire. I told my wife that earlier this week. I said, it's the time of year to put on a hoodie and sit out by the fire. White just got bumped. Don't set our light too closer to where we sit. I got you. You set the light further away. Okay. I do guess that makes sense. Come on there, White. I see something nibbling on you. Little bait stealer. Got a barge coming up. Maybe we'll get a barge bite out of it. May get a little chombo bite out of him if I got to get out of his way. Got it right where the barge is going.
Like one of those big ocean poles.
Really? You got one? You might catch a big fish with one of those ocean poles.
They're like in the ocean.
Yeah. Might catch a shark, you think?
I caught a shark one time today.
You caught a shark? Did you eat him? Did you jump on him and wrestle him?
A baby shark.
A baby shark. Did you go, baby shark? Do, 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 do. Is that what you did? No.
Do you use worms for that?
Yeah, I've got worms on this black pole here. I think I might have catch some bluegill, but I don't have any bluegill biting me tonight.
But you only had one?
Yeah, well, we caught us Asian carp, didn't we? With the help of one of those bow fishermen. He shot it and was able to bring it in.
You almost caught one with that white one over there.
Oh, did you?
I don't think I can fall in.
You better be careful unless you want to go swimming.
My head can even fit in my body. My knee can't even fit. So I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to fit through there. But
Try to put your body like things inside of here.
no, I don't think I want to. That's a long way down. I might do a belly flop.
That was a humongous fish.
It was a humongous fish, wasn't it?
Are those cameras or?
No, I don't think there's any cameras. What those are? Maybe drains off the bridge. Thought I heard one jump. Shark.
Is this
Hey.
your another phone?
Now that's a battery to charge my phone. The phone was getting low. Hey, Mr. Bill down in Mississippi says shark is good to eat. So next time you catch one of them sharks, you wrestle him up on the bank and you eat it. Just take a big bite out of it. Might want to put a little ketchup on him or something.
I don't think ketchup goes to a shark.
Oh, you don't think you want to put ketchup on a shark? Maybe some tartar sauce. No? What would you put on it?
what you're supposed to put on it?
I don't know what you put on sharks. I've never caught one. A1.
What is A1?
He says A1 sauce on it.
What is A1?
It's steak sauce. Put it on a steak.
You can see those little round like a tornado.
Yeah, the swirls down there.
What are those?
It's little eddies where the concrete piers under us, and the water coming from the dam hits it and goes around it, and it meets on the side and it swirls around. There's some down over there where they're going around that one too.
Did you throw yours in?
My pole, my line?
Yes.
Yeah, I threw it in. Threw all of them in. You catch more fish if you put it in the water.
That one's big right there.
Yeah, that's a big pole.
Which one is the littlest one?
The littlest one is this black one right here. Trying to catch a
Which one is
bluegill on
the
it.
biggest one?
That bluegill. I don't have it out right now. I was going to put it out, but I wasn't catching anything, and I thought, well, if I'm not catching anything on 3, I probably won't catch anything on 4. Still in you. How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you dropping by. How's it been going? I caught one of your lives the other day. Looked like you had a pretty good crowd.
Who are you talking with?
These people right here, you see these people down the side? Those are people watching the video. Here, wave, you see yourself? You're down here, down low. Back up, and you'll see yourself in the camera. Back up a little bit more. There you go. You see yourself right there? Or wave and say hi. They're watching you. So, like, this Bill is in Mississippi, and Cindy, I think, is in Tennessee. And still in you. I'm not sure. I think maybe he's in the Northeast somewhere. I can't remember. Who else we got here?
There's a spider.
A spider? Oh, that's all right. He's just coming out to get him some dinner. It's that time of night.
I'm gonna flick him.
You flicked him in the water? A fish will eat him.
This fish like spiders.
Yeah, fish will eat spiders if they're on the water.
I'm not gonna kill that one.
Those spiders come out around here and build nests to try and catch bugs at night. I was too busy running my yapper, wasn't not paying attention.
You took one of those ocean poles.
Hey, one of the guys says hi to you on my camera here. See right here. This guy said, Still in you is his name. He says, "Sup, little man?"
What does that mean?
He says, "Hi." Say hi back to him. You're not gonna say hi? Are you shy? Oh, he doesn't hurt anything. He's just out trying to get him some dinner.
Did you bite?
Yeah, he'll bite you probably. I wouldn't mess with him. He's just trying to catch a bug to eat tonight.
How is spiders alive if they don't eat?
Oh, they eat bugs. That's why they build their nests in there. When bugs fly along, they'll get caught in that nest, and the spider will eat them.
But why didn't you get in the car?
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Maybe he's going to try and catch it and eat you.
The spider eat.
No. They might bite you sometimes if they get scared. Like if you got a spider in your shoes, you put your shoe on, and he thinks he's going to get mashed, he might bite your toe.
What if he just hold him?
If you just hold him, he might if he got scared. You don't want to hold him. You don't want to play with spiders. But some of them are poisonous and some aren't.
I feel that one's not poisonous.
He might not be. Oh, that's a talkative little fella. His dad's fishing up the pier. He comes down, sees me every now and then, and talks my ear off for a while. About 10 minutes till 7. It's going to be dark before long. We might have another 15 minutes or so, y'all. Hopefully we can get something inside to bite here in the last little bit. It's a good time for them to be feeding. There's a lot of surface activity in the last 10 to 15 minutes. A lot of fish up on the surface feeding. How's it going? What do you know? Huh? Not much, man. What about you?
Not much.
How are you?
Waiting for my boat to get out of shop.
Waiting what?
For my boat to get out of shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The tilt trims are not working.
Oh, that's not good.
So
It's never good if your trim's not working.
I know. I'm used to seeing you on shore nowadays.
Yeah, I haven't been fishing on the boat as much lately. I've been doing better fishing the rivers than I have the dam or the lakes. And my wife doesn't like fishing the rivers much. Yeah, she's a little scared of the current. You gonna try fish in here? Here, let me pick that up and set it over the edge for you. What about this side? You go this side right here. There you go. Drop her down.
I seen your truck up there. I like the new decals.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Cool. I didn't know you were going to take that Toyota thing off.
Well, I saw it on YouTube, saw somebody else take theirs off, and I thought, well, I've been wanting to put some decals or some logos or something on my truck.
Mhm.
I figured might as well try it and see. My wife was scared to death. She said, "You're gonna mess it up."
I was like, oh shoot, here we go.
You was backing up, getting ready to leave. I said, "Oh, there's Kevin fishing." She's like, "Where?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm used to the old truck, I think.
Oh yeah, the Ford,
Yeah.
the gray one. I just got that one a couple months ago.
Mine's turning over here somehow.
Do what?
My
Your bobber's floating over there?
yeah.
Yeah. You might catch a big one down there. You never know.
How are you guys doing here?
Not good, no good at all. I snagged an Asian carp, and a couple of them boys up there that are bow fishing came down. One of them shot it and pulled it in.
No,
That's about all we've had.
no, those was my
That's some of your friends, some of your buddies? Oh, okay. Where y'all from? Over Benton?
Yeah.
no.
I'm Kentucky Lake Fishing.
No.
Oh, you're Kentucky Lake
with the
fisherman.
bow and
Oh,
arrows-
okay. I didn't realize that.
With the bow and
Yep.
arrows, we're the bow. We both have white trucks, all three of us.
Oh, you do? Well, that's cool.
My dad has a white truck. They have a white truck, and the other.
Well, what color's your white truck? Is your truck white?
Yes, and there's.
Have you got a driver's license?
No.
No?
My dad drives it.
Your
Does
dad
he have
drives.
one?
Well, don't you have a wife and kids at home? You don't have any kids?
Watch out, because I'm going to throw this in. Somebody better watch out for
Be careful now. Be careful. Don't snag anybody. You need some help?
Where is the.
You see it?
I can't.
There you go. Good job. Sorry, y'all. I've been yakking, not paying attention. Parker Pursuits, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. We're doing a whole lot of yakking and no catching. You been catching much lately? Boat been down for too long?
About a week.
Oh, that's not too bad.
The seals broke.
Oh.
I have tilt trim, so I had to order it and wait and put that on.
What kind of boat you got?
Aluminum
Oh,
crab.
my bobber's going under. My bobber's going under.
Uh-oh, you might catch a big one.
Where
I
is
don't
it?
see it.
I don't see it either.
"It's out
Oh, it's
there."
over
Oh,
there. I got an 1860. It's 70.
That's a
Is it
good size.
under?
That's 73 inches up on
No.
top.
oh, that's nice.
So that's got 50 junks and planning on upgrading the motor sometime. I go
Well.
up to a 90.
I have been boat looking. I'm not shopping yet, but early next year I hope to upgrade. I've had my boat for 23 years.
Jeez.
A long time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever owned a boat that long.
I bought it from a guy who bought it new, and he'd only had it 2 years when I bought it, so it was basically new. And he hadn't done anything to hurt it, but it's starting to have. Yeah, not really lots of little things, but I can tell the motors lost some oomph, which it didn't have a lot of power to
Before
begin
the
with.
fire or after?
Huh?
Before the fire or after?
Oh, before it was losing. Yeah, I was. That fire really helped it.
Really?
But I think what had happened, I think I had some wires that were loose in
Touching.
there and was causing it to misfire and have a little trouble. Because after I cut the wires out and reconnected everything, it actually runs smoother than before. But I mean, it's an old 2-stroke. It's loud and
They
smokes.
just did. I think I have a picture on here.
You might. I don't know if you saw my one that I said I had a NASCAR boat. I don't know how I didn't notice it. I think I know what caused it. I could only turn left. And I walked out in the yard, I was going to look at it, and I walked around back. Well, that doesn't look right. Rather than being in the center of the boat, it was shifted way to the left, like it had slid on the transom. And I think where we usually put in when we fish down at Canton, the water's down, with them drawing the lake down. And I was on some sandy bottom like area, and I had to actually get out of the boat and pick up to move it. And I think that may have pushed it somehow. I don't know. But once I figured that out, I fixed it. Why don't you just drop it straight down rather than throwing it so you don't snag somebody? Push your button in. Caught a super nice carp 1 month after getting off 1 minute after getting off Danny Stone Live. Tried getting back, but he was going off. Doggone. Well, that stinks. I saw Danny live earlier today, but we were having a little family dinner. I didn't get a chance to watch it. Do you fish quite a bit?
I'm usually out every day.
Oh, are you really?
Have you ever go to a fair dealing
Where's
or
my
fast
bobber?
days ever?
Yeah.
I work there, so
Oh, okay.
Because the bobber's going under again.
I fish all around here.
Oh,
The bobber's-
good.
The
I'm waiting
bobber's
to go
going
up
under again.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting to go up to Smith when I'm trying to find someone to go with me.
There might be a lot of fish under here.
Might be.
I want to go by myself, but
Well, I'm the same way about Smithland. I've never fished.
Oh,
up
my
there.
goodness.
I
My
told her,
dunder.
I said, I need to find someone to go with me. Just go up there.
I used to duck hunt up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In the wintertime, there's the Twin Sister Islands up above the dam. And we used to duck hunt that, but I've never fished down there.
I know, who is it that I follow that goes up there every so often?
Anthony J.
Cardiac.
You got him? Who?
Cardiac Cats.
Cardiac Cats. I don't guess I have him.
Yeah, he was fish Smith like every weekend. I mean, they got some 30, 40s almost every time they
I have
go.
to check him out. I think Kentucky and Barkley get overfished. There's just so many people that fish here.
Hey, you got your picture of hers from last October. But she got, last October, we couldn't keep the little fiddlers off the
Oh,
poles.
yeah.
And I said, we're going to go to this other spot.
Oh, nice one.
We're going to go
That's
to this
a
other
hoss.
spot and
How big was it? Did you weigh it?
41.
41. That's a good sized fish there.
So I'm like, we're going to try this other spot. We got little ones, and somehow this big one just comes swimming
Did
by.
my bait come out or no?
Wow. Was that up on the lake?
Yeah.
I never catch anything of any size on the lake.
Barkley down there by Duck Pond.
By Doug Pond, yeah.
Yeah.
I fished down that way, down at Canton.
I see you guys fish a lot up this way,
Yeah.
that way. Whoa, you gotta
Watch
hook
out now. Be
yourself.
careful. Yeah, don't hook yourself.
What do you got for bait on that thing? Looks like a marshmallow.
Some of that, he showed me earlier, some of that Walmart catfish bait you
Have
buy.
you caught fish on it before? You have?
Catfish.
Oh, you did?
It might be.
Yeah, I don't.
It's getting cut.
Kentucky Lake, to me, is hard to fish catfish.
It is. You all right? Hang on, you got tangled up. Nope, don't worry.
Trying to kiss that fish over there.
There you go. I got that one Tuesday on the live stream.
Who is that? He
That's
looks
Anthony J. is what he goes by on YouTube. He's got a channel, but he just started putting videos out.
I don't even. I have that picture, and I was like, I need to put some of my videos on there. I don't know how to do
Yeah.
it, but I got some videos I can put on there. But I put that picture on there for now.
Oh yeah. I started doing it during COVID, just have some entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a nerd. I like the cameras and the editing and that kind of stuff. But honestly, since I started doing the live streams, I enjoy the live streams about as much as I do making a regular video because you can chat with people while you're talking.
Yeah. Didn't you use a GoPro before?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got it up there in the truck. I use the GoPro, like if we're fishing up on the lake, because the wife doesn't like when I go live. She doesn't like to be on the videos. So,
That'd be you.
so I use the GoPro when we're up on the lakes, and then I just use this camera to go live.
And I can't see the ball, but I need it so more I can see the ball very far.
I haven't seen much action down here.
There's not much biting today.
Mm.
There's a
I talked to a guy that said he caught a bunch of bluegill down here earlier today. He was on the live stream earlier. Said this morning early there was
I
biting.
caught a lot of bluegills last time.
Did you?
We had to push them back.
Wow. But that's why I got this little black pole on. I was trying to catch some bluegill earlier and just had it up. I watched a guy on YouTube, was just right off here,
Wow.
and was catching big old slabs of bluegill. And I
Wow.
was going to take 3 or 4 home and eat them.
Oh yeah.
The
that'd be good.
bluegill's good eating, but I wanted to bite this evening.
My bucket list before the end of the year is Ohio River.
I live within an hour of the Ohio River and have never fished it. When I get a new boat, that's one of the things I'm going to do is travel to some different rivers.
Yeah.
My boat is basically like it's like an aluminum bass boat, basically, is how it's set up.
Like a bass tracker.
Yeah, kind of. I can't even remember what brand it is. It's been painted and repainted over. But it's one, it doesn't sit very far out of the water.
She
It's
would
plenty-
like that.
It's
She'd be
plenty
scared.
wide.
Yeah.
It's very stable, but any of the rivers scare my wife to death. Which I grew up on the rivers. So I grew up on Cumberland between Barkley Dam and Iuka, but on the Lyon County side. So I was down at the river all the time. My dad had a boat, we'd go to the river. So it's just normal to me. All right, throw it out there. There you go. Good job.
How do you keep going under?
It just is moving with the current. We still got 9 people hanging out in here, surprisingly, watching me catch no fish. Appreciate y'all hanging out and listening to me talk to people. Got Kentucky Lake fisherman over here. He stopped by to say hi.
Where's all the fish over here?
But my dad never liked fishing up around the dam. He always wanted to go downstream a little bit, so I never have had much experience fishing the dam.
Oh yeah.
But fishing from the bank, but not out on the boat.
You got run gun fishing?
Run gun fishing?
Is it the razor? Run gun, the guy said his wife just caught 70 on the Cumberland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Up here?
Her personal best, yeah.
No
Run
kidding.
gun catfish, I think is her third channel.
Like below Barkley Dam?
It's down Cumberland River a little ways.
Oh,
I'm not sure exactly where.
I thought I was hearing a clicker.
I thought that's right.
Let's see if I can find them. Run gun, you say? Run and gun adventures.
Was it run gun?
I don't know. I'll look for them later. That's all right. Big deal. And who was the other guy who said fish the Ohio?
Oh, cardiac cats.
Cardiac Cats.
I think, and they put in right there by Metropolis Nuke area too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do a lot of fishing around there.
Yeah, I don't have him. Let me subscribe to him. I'll watch some of his videos later on.
Oh man, they got some nice ones.
Good deal. I have to check it out.
Run and gun catfish.
Menace 27. He says he knows Run and Gun. That Menace 27. He's watching here. You live around here, Menace 27, I guess. Run and Gun. Maybe I spelled it. How do you spell his channel, Menace?
Right here, Kevin.
Run and gun. Okay. Run and gun catfishing. There he is. Now subscribe to him. Check him out. Run and gun. And the other one was Cardiac Cats. Take screenshots so I don't forget them. Southern Wild Fan, what's up, buddy? Anthony J, you still hanging in there with us? Doing nothing? He says he was Cardiac Cat's 6th subscriber. I didn't have him. I'll have to check him out. Him or Run and Gun. Southern Wild Fan, buddy, we are doing no catching. A whole lot of standing around running our yapper, though. I came down just for an easy evening of fishing. We were at a family get-together. And I had the poles in the truck, so I wanted something just quick and easy, so I came down here to the pier. It's been busy. A lot of people down here fishing. Menace is from Paducah. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Good deal. I may run into you down here one day. Yeah, it happens. That full moon last night didn't help. After I had to run, did y'all catch any fish last night? Somebody told me the other day that y'all sell a bunch of work boots over at Fast Eddie's. I went all the way down to, of course, I live in Hopkinsville, but I went all the way to Clarksville to buy my boots this last time. And the guys at work, of course, I work right up here,
Oh, yeah.
they were like, well, just go to Fast Eddie's. He sells them. Twisted X is what I like. And they were saying that y'all sold. I didn't know y'all sold boots over there.
Man, we got almost everything you need.
That's true, man. Can't catch them if you're not out here.
Like, we got Twisted X, Danners, Kings.
Oh, all kinds of them.
Mucks, Lacrosse.
That's good. I mean, that's probably gives y'all some stuff to sell, but in the off season, fishing's not as good.
The boots are the #1 sale throughout the whole season.
Really? Sell that many
They
of them?
beat the tackle out last year.
No kidding.
And
Wow.
We sell a lot of tackle.
I did not know that.
Hey, we got some catfishing rods over there too.
Yeah, what?
Catfish rods and reels.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I do that. I'm in charge of the catfish stuff. So
I'll have to come over and check it out because it's hard to find catfishing stuff around here.
yeah, I just got a new one of those high-vis yellow Hellcats today.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I probably never use it for the nighttime, but
It doesn't hurt to have one just in case.
yeah. Oh,
Man, it's about to get dark on us, isn't it? Well, guys, I'm going to start reeling in here. We're going to call it a night. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I'll leave it live here if anybody wants to be chatting until I get everything reeled in and get down and running my yapper. Can't believe I couldn't catch even a bluegill on this thing tonight.
caught a carp.
Caught a carp, yeah. Snagged the Asian carp, and I couldn't believe he didn't break the line. It was a good size one. Yeah, everybody's headed out. But I managed to keep him on. I played him. I loosened up my drag and played him for a little bit. Then one of them high school boys shot him with a bow.
I bet, man, that would have been fun. Those big Asian carp over on Barkley Dam.
Oh, they're terrible on Barkley.
That one day I seen you, you're on shore, and I was out on the boat. My line would just keep.
Constantly.
It's like, man, just running into it.
They will just constantly tap your line. You can't tell if you're getting a nibble or you got a bait stealer after you or if it's an Asian carp.
Yeah. Hey, that day though, I had my skipjack just barely hanging on the water about this much. Oh, that guy's shining there.
Yeah, Anthony, you'll have to show me how to catch the bluegills down here, buddy, because I sure didn't catch them. I don't have the knack for it. But yeah, people that don't fish areas with the Asian carp will watch the video and they'll be like, pole one's twitching, pole two's twitching. You know, I don't even stand up anymore.
I thought that's what was going on with you the other day. You're up from shore and your line kept going like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, either that's like a bait stealer or that Asian carp just
just constantly tapping it. It's annoying, and I mean, it really makes it hard to tell sometimes if you're getting, because when you get an actual fish that's playing with it, that's not hitting it hard,
Not hitting it hard. And
it makes you not take it serious.
Sometimes that light bite, you don't know what it is.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Yeah, one day I was down, I put my pole in the water, I went to go move, my bait was this far down in the water. I'm not kidding you, you could see all the gar come up after it. I mean,
Really.
about 10 gar coming chasing that bait.
Man, that's one thing about fishing the river. The gar are thick in the river.
Yep.
Fishing up on the lake, I mean, you'll see some gar, but you don't see nearly the
No.
number of gar that you do on the river.
You ever cleaned one before?
Never have.
She did.
Takes
Really?
15 minutes.
I saw some guys on YouTube clean one. They used a pair of tin snips to cut them open, like right down their backside and lay them open. They say it's really good meat.
It is.
I think she took something to the head and then peeled the top part
No,
down.
we didn't have the right tools. We
Wow.
took one of those big kitchen knives and a hammer to.
Oh,
We didn't have the right tools.
kitchen knives and a hammer. Well, you got it, whatever you got to use.
Yep. That's why it took so long.
The guy that I saw do it online, he used tin snips. This little
That's
pole,
that probably be a pretty good way to do
this
it.
little pole really doesn't need to be fishing the river, but I had another one that I broke and I could replace one. So I just grabbed that one up. Shit.
Where's the old wife today?
It is stepdaughter's birthday today, so they are gone. Her stepdaughter and my wife's mom all went out to eat. No telling what they're getting into. I told them just don't call, won't bail money.
Yep.
Oh, I was fishing on credit on that.
Weed stealer.
You
You ever crappie fish?
I tried, but it's something I've never gotten really good at. I mean, you know, when they're up in the stake beds and everybody can catch them, I can catch them. But outside of that, no, I'm no good at
I've
catching.
done good on Barkley.
Have you?
Yeah. Where I put in that
Like, do you
big
do you spider rig for them, or what do you do?
jig, vertical jig.
Vertical jig, just brush piles, finding brush piles and stuff.
I just hit the banks. I'm about probably 10 foot out.
Yeah.
Vertical jig, troll around.
Really?
I seen a guy this last spring had a live scope, and he was fishing in one spot, and he moved closer to me, and then I troll a little farther, he moved closer to me. He came up to my boat a couple hours later and said, "You want this one crappie I caught?" I said, "Sure, it was about 14 inches."
Yeah.
He said, "That's all I caught all day. I couldn't get those things on the live scope to want to bite anything I had."
Really?
Yeah. But I was catching them on that vertical jigging with minnows.
Huh. That's one thing I'd like to learn how to do is crappie, because crappie are good eating.
It is so fun.
But yeah, you can, when you're catching them, it's a lot of fun to catch them. I went spider rigging for them. But this spring I had shoulder surgery,
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
remember that.
so I missed pretty much all the spring fishing. But last spring I was out and I just kind of was spider rigging for them. Then I caught a few, nothing major, but a few. This is a handy dandy little.
I was gonna say it's pretty cool.
I need to set it up right with all my gear, and I could even leave my backpack behind. But it's not a good quality when they came off Temu. But and the inside of it is hollow, so you can stuff all kinds of stuff down in it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Put it on your back.
Yep. So if you're walking away, it's real handy. All right. Oh, it's done got dark. Y'all can't see much of anything. Well, we got 3 people hanging around. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. We'll catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good evening. God bless.